The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits. Y'all that might know me or have seen a couple of my videos, you might understand that I love finding stuff that's like 55-ish% off, maybe a little bit more, rad companies, buying them at the bottom, wait until they go up, sell, right? That's how I play the game. I don't chase stuff that's already been chased out, right? Already been FOMO'd into. Well, the deal is when I'm doing that play, like I said, I'm usually getting about 50% off. What I'm usually staring at is the chart. When we're about halfway down, I'm like, sweet, looks pretty cheap to me. I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm a simple guy, right? A lot of times I do that with OTCs, and I'll compare it to maybe some other growth stuff, even some SPACs, and I'm blinded because I look at it, I'm like, the charts look about the same at face value. I'm not even looking at the numbers. I don't take 2 seconds to look at the numbers. Well, I looked at the numbers, right? A lot of these OTCs that look really beat up in the charts, if they were to go back to where they were, let's call it all-time highs, or even halfway to where they were, we're not going to go up like 20, 30, 40%. We're going to like multiply 3, 4, 5, 10x plus to get where they were before. If you were to show that equation to a mathematician, which one are they going to pick to invest in? Maybe SPACs are a little bit safer-ish, but not really anymore, right? Maybe. I mean, even warrants kind of have a floor. Whatever, dude. I'm going to have a little bit of exposure in both, but I love the direction that we're going here with these, and I didn't realize a lot of these rad companies even existed. So we're going to jump on in. This is going to be super duper pennies, so real cheap stuff. To qualify here, I don't know how many tickers I went through, hundreds. Been looking for weeks and weeks and weeks. And this is the list I came up with. Stuff under a $50 million market cap, which means cheap on paper. They can probably run pretty fast and hard. They also can't be too scammy, because there's a lot I ran into that even that people were pumping, and I'd look at a lot of background stuff and I'm like, dude, this is terrible. Okay, I'm not even gonna bring this one up. So these have been vetted. Of course, this is still not Tesla, it's still not Amazon, there's still risk, they can still go down. But remember, we have the OTC drama going on right now, where like a lot of these, the only place you can even buy them is interactive brokers, because they're tightening on them, tightening the rules to make stuff look and seem more legit. Will it? I don't know. Just gonna make people pay more money to attorneys. All I know is stuff's way cheaper. A lot of it because people can only sell their pennies, their OTCs that they're currently in, if you're on most big boy brokers like Fidelity, TD Ameritrade. They can't go in and buy some of these tickers, only on interactive brokers. Many reasons I talk about getting multiple brokers. IB is always one of the ones I mention. First off the bat, we're going to talk about HPIL. HPIL Holdings. You know, what is this? Look at the chart. This is how a lot of growth stuff looks. But look at the numbers. We're at 0.0021. Where we're going to be if we even get to 0.01, even just a penny. It's like 5x your money, dude. If you're 5x your money, you're like get 20, 30, 40% on your money. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Now look, there's some drama with this thing, right? It's not 100% pink current. It's dark defunct, according to the OTC. But the deal is, I'm finding that a lot of these guys are kind of stuck. They're trying to get current, but it costs money through lawyers and tons of paperwork, I'm sure. And then you probably got to wait in line because I'm sure the SEC is all backed up in the OTC and all that. So a lot of these CEOs and stuff are saying we got stuff coming, right? So fine, I don't care. I want to buy the stuff that looks like this. Okay, looks super cheap. Market cap on this baby is 32.5 million. Super duper low. What do we got here? Diversified technology company. All right, I can deal with that. Like technology, but what? First off, CEO dude is running something like this right here. Crank Media. I've never heard of it. Multifaceted entertainment company based in Vancouver. All right, you know, entertainment companies, mobile stuff. They're updating things like 2 weeks, 1 month, new signing alert. We thrilled to sign this person. Maybe it's music. Interesting. How about this? Crank Media launches new virtual reality division. Oh, so we get virtual reality? That's interesting. New division with Crank Media. This is the new plan of how we will be approaching the many platforms of media within the company. Okay, virtual reality, I'll take that too. Go to the website. They got a legit website. Dude, all that, like, I could sit here and read through all the backgrounds that the people running this thing have. I'm not going to. If you want to come read them, you can. They've got tons of entertainment stuff. This is like a high-end SPAC, I would call it. Like, this is like a tier B, maybe tier A SPAC team. This dude, David, he's in cybernetic technologies and tower semiconductors, so you kind of see where we're kind of going with this. This is kind of like SPACs. Like, we don't 100% know what they're going to do with this shell. We have some areas that we think we're going to be hitting, but I don't know. Look at this guy, though. Machine learning, machine vision, mesh validation, nuclear inspection, material testing and analysis, mechanics of solid, additive, subtract manufacturing, new age design, aviation, astronautics, engineering, additive engineering, multi-rotors, fixed wing aircraft. Interesting stuff, right? We also have this brand associated. This is literally an electronic vehicle, but they've got something crazy going on with the drivetrain. Is this currently a vaporware electronic vehicle? Probably, because it looks like a 3D rendering to me. But I don't care. If they've got some sort of technology for their drivetrain is what they're talking about. They're saying it's super neat because it doesn't rely on batteries the same way as others do. I don't know. I didn't have time to really look into it. But they've got a car, I guess, they're working on. But this thing here, I'm all about this. World Gaming Group. I don't know what this is. Does anybody else know? Is this like online, like mobile gaming? Or is this gambling? Excited. Here's that car again. The Poji D7, new breed of technology. I don't know. Have you heard of this one? This is kind of a cool direction. This one's slightly sketchy, but they've got all the real websites and everything. I don't know. Just one that you know about now, right? Next one, how about FTEG? This one is For the Earth Corp. For the Earth Corp? All right. Look at the market cap on this thing. 11.5 million. This one is actually pink current. Trading for 0.0004 of a penny. That looks pretty darn cheap to me. Look at this chart. So a lot of these we can end up moving decimals. Not just like going up 30, 40%. We're going to be moving decimals if we get up to previous all-time highs, man. This one, though, is not one that I totally love. Why? I'm probably a little bit overexposed because of Willow in this one, but we got USDA certified organic, full and broad spectrum CBD products, right? I know. Dog stuff? That's interesting. Actually, no, dogs don't react well to a lot of pain medications and stuff, and CBD, I guess, can really help them with nerve damage and all that. How about this next one here? PLYZ, Plizer Technologies. Get this, $4 million market cap. $4 million market. Look at this chart. First saw this chart, I was like, I'm buying this. What do we got here? 0.0002 of a penny. The chart looks completely bottomed out. This thing has been, oh man, we'd be moving decimals like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we've moved decimals in less than a year. So it looks like here it's like every other month this thing was ripping, you know, and now it's way back to where it was this time last year. You know, stuff goes in cycles. I want to get in before this starts mooning out, dude. What do you guys think? Look at this one, though. So Plizer, provider of custom real-time cloud-based business intelligence solutions for brands to analyze critical online price and market data. All right, so we got online data type of stuff. Plizer's highly customizable dashboard enables country, regional, and local sales, production, and logistics operations to adapt to prevailing market conditions quickly. Company's technology is also being used to provide real-time price comparison reporting. So it's something for businesses. It's kind of neat. This one gets kind of sketchy, though. Look at this. This is like pink stop, delinquent sec reporting. This kind of sucks. But look at this. Last report was from 2019. 2019. Guy running this one is Terence Robinson. They're calling as a CEO. Terence, right there. Problem is, this guy is like, I guess, not responding to stuff. I don't know. It's been a while. It's sketchy. This guy is kind of popular with social media, though. So I don't know. You know, again, it's one of those like weird shell ones that are trying to do some sort of business deals. So here's the main product that they have here. It's called Plizer. I actually like that name, Plizer. Again, kind of middleman. They also have an intelligence thing, machine learning, geolocation, patented algorithms, of course. Doesn't everyone have that? I don't know. They were really pumping it, though. They were really pumping it for a couple of years, but it just has kind of fallen off. Here you go. The guy is totally current on a lot. Then I found this due diligence. I don't know who made this, but thank you. Basically, we have a company that owns, I guess, most of it. It's called YYZBCN Inc. Sounds terrible, but they're an investment group based out of Canada. And they're saying that they might try to like get the other guy out and get a new person in. I don't know. But look at, this is where it gets interesting. So remember, we got like middleman shopping stuff going on, right? Well, we got this chick here who has worked for Shopify. She's done a lot of work for Shopify, so that's cool. And then Alexis, this chick here, she's worked with brands that have gone through Amazon, T-Mart, drop shipping stuff, and Plizer has now become Upshelf. So Plizer is actually called Upshelf, so now it's even sounding even cooler. Here's some of the brands. Look at this. Plizer's big name list. These look familiar. Bayer Aspirin, Bella Aurora, Vita Health Innovative stuff, Fever International. So basically, again, the daddy now is the YYZ thing. They're probably going to be rebranding this, showing this out somehow. It's still kind of up in the air. But look at this. When will Amazon acquire Shopify? I don't know. Pfizer's connections with Shopify, there's lots of connections. If we can get anything connected with that, it'll be huge. Link to an article. Pfizer Intelligence is now Upshift. More information on that. But look at this. If you go to Upshelf's website, L'Oreal, Henkel, Nestle, all already use their program. Next up, we got a ticker DROP, D-R-O-P. Fuse Science Inc. software company maintains something called Customeroo, cloud-based customer service platform. Sweet. Real-time customer service functionality support for companies with no need to invest in installing and maintaining it. Oh, so it's cloud-based. That's great. Software as a service, get where it's going. Companies continuing to explore strategic partnerships to expand its market position. Of course, look at this though. Market cap, 2.9 million. Nothing. This is Pink Limited. They're staying up on all their stuff. 721, they just put some out. Pink Limited though, it's not 100% legitimized yet. It's limited, but at least they're putting stuff out. Look at this chart though. This isn't one that, you know, has proven that we could 10x from now, but to me it looks like we're ground floored just because of the market cap. $2.9 million market cap. That is nothing. So this is before the real big run up. It's already been, you know, 8.7 cents, and now it's at 0.362. So we could still definitely 2x to get up there, but I think this one could easily 5 or 10x. Fuse Science Inc. shareholder update announcement of Customeroo. Here's the software though. It's actually totally legit. I think it's smart too because like it totally integrates with whatever you have. With things even like Shopify, Slack, HubSpot. You can do live calls through it. So we got like the Zoom comparison. Track team members' performance, so you have that. Then you can do mobile agents, hiring and not hiring. Look at this, use cases. So we're getting retail healthcare, so the teledoc thing, real estate, that's huge too, man. A middleman company for real estate agents connecting with clients. Imagine if like Zillow picks this up or whatever, and remote assistance, of course. And then this was actually put out today. Donald R. Keir today came out. This basically, in my eyes, I scanned through it real fast, basically just says that they're legit and they're on track to get stuff done. It kind of just seems like it confirmed that we're good to go. What do you think about that one? Customer service, middleman stuff? I don't know. It's so cheap, I don't see how it's not going to go somewhere. GTEH, Gentech Holdings. I really like this one. This one is actually pink current. But look at this, market cap 21 million. Still nothing. 0.0006 cents. GTEH, Gentech Holdings. Oh, look at this beautiful chart. Look at this thing. So, 0.1234. We can move 2 decimals to hit where we were before. Can you multiply that high? 2 decimals all the way up to almost 2 cents. And we're at 0.0006 cents right now, dude. Basically looks completely floored out. And it's been that way for like a month, 2 months. Why not? That's my question here. Wait till you see this one. This one's like totally legit. Guess what? Functional food space. Real like food stuff. And they own tons of brands that I've actually heard of. Yogurt stuff, never heard of that. Nature Soothe, Fizz Quick, and MPB Snacks, have you heard of that? It's geared toward the health and fitness industry, it's looking like. But look at this. So they got this brand, I think it's probably a pretty good name. It's called SinFix. So you want to sin by eating something not good for you, like pancakes. Well, you can now have pancakes because they have like a healthy pancake mix. Right, it's going to be low carb, high protein, I'm guessing, no fat. But this is really interesting, and I love this whole field. They've got that, and that's just one of the brands that they have. The daddy here is the Gentech Holding. See, and then so even just that brand alone, I just typed in where can you buy that brand, SinFit. Like SinFit's got their own social media, their own website, all that, and I hovered over Dallas. And there's tons of stores where you can buy this. Has anyone tried this brand? I've never heard of SinFit before, but it's all over. Anyone ever tried it? You know, again, they have their own social media. Here's another brand we get, which I have definitely heard of. It's called Next Bar. It's like Cliff protein bars. Have you heard of that? Not Cliff, but I can't even think of it. I'll think of it here in a second. But low carb protein bars is what it is. They've got their own social media, and they're actually huge, and they're setting stuff out there all the time. So this is showing something else they got. They got like sausages, and I don't know what that is. If that's like mashed potatoes, healthy mashed potatoes. That's crazy. But pancakes and all that. Get your fix and not be that bad. All right. How about this one? Physicue. This one's really interesting to me. I've never heard of this, but this is keto friendly, so let's probably say no sugar, I'm guessing, no carbs. Keto friendly protein sparkling water. I've never heard of that. I've had like protein waters that like kind of taste like Kool-Aid, but I've never seen one that's sparkling like this. And then they won a couple awards here. This one's actually really neat. I want to try it. Has anyone tried that? They have tons and tons of brands though. Look at this. Metabolics, American Core Natural Sciences. So here's another one, Natural Smoothie or Soothie. So these look like lollipops for kids, but they're like actually good. So it's like a cough drop basically, but in a lollipop fashion. That way your kid won't choke, or you know, like lots of kids don't like taking pills. This kind of solves that because they've got the handle for it. I think this is kind of genius, honestly. So we get this whole company, and again, Nature Soothie has their own social media, their own branding, their own website, their own sales channels. They're pumping everything out more and more geared towards the kids. Like here, I was thinking like old folks' homes. A lot of old folks' homes don't want to have cough drops in there, but they could probably have something like that. Okay, here's this Next Bar I was talking about. So 2 grams net carbs, which is nothing, and 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. This is great. So big on the keto diet, let's call it. But look at this. This bar alone, they've sold over 1 million bars, over 2,000 5-star reviews, number one new bar on Amazon. That's massive. If this one brand alone, if this next bar alone gets into Costco, this thing could absolutely fly to the moon, dude. Huge. Number one fastest growing snack brand. This blew my mind. Number one new bar on Amazon. Crazy. Paleo friendly too. Gluten free, non-GMO, low glycemic. That's great. So here's the comparison I was thinking about. This dude, RJ Nowroski, was the director of sales for Next Bar, who he is now. And before that, he worked for Quest Nutrition. So that's what I was thinking of, is Quest bars. So basically, if you don't know, Quest protein bars are like, I'm going to call it the pinnacle of protein bars for like serious, almost serious athletes. Real serious athletes still aren't even going to eat the Quest ones. But most of the bros, you know, and people in gyms, I bet you about, I'd say 20% of people that probably go to gyms know what a Quest bar is. Because number one, they're very low sugar, net carbs. And so it's good for the keto diet because everyone's trying to do keto now. But then they're high in protein, and most of them actually taste really well, really good too. So you ask most bodybuilder people, they know exactly what Quest bars are. A lot of gyms, they have Quest bars everywhere. What am I getting at? If we got a real competitor to Quest bars alone, this thing is massive. Dude, it could be absolutely huge alone. When I saw this, I was like, this is crazy. What's the market cap of this again? I don't know, but I'm buying it. I'm gonna load this thing. This is one of those ones where I was like, how does nobody know about this? Maybe the company alone, you know, they don't do very good marketing for their ticker, obviously, because it's kind of like the dad thing where they got the 27 kids underneath these brands, so they're letting the brands do the selling for them. But I can imagine, you know, once people connect all this, and like, let's say, like I said, Next Bar gets Costco or something, or one of the other ones, whatever, even those lollipop things, I can see those in Costco too, dude, totally. Or Whole Foods, I don't know, are some of those in Whole Foods? I bet you those lollipop thingies are. You can jump on that one with me. Look at this chart here. Here's another one. OTTV, Viva Entertainment Group. This is just crazy, dude. We were at 0.0015 of a penny. This thing has moved decimal points to 5 cents, 5.5 cents. Even if we get halfway there, or even if we, look at this, if we get to this one, see this peak right here? If we get to this peak, or this peak, or this peak, there's a line right here, VWAP, I'm sure. Even to there, we move a decimal point. Can you multiply like that? Do you know how to multiply? I do. I want to rep that. I just want to get there. I just want to get to 1.5 cents. I'm buying it. OTTV, market cap. You ready for this one? 1.637 million. Do you realize how cheap that is? Pink, no information. Delinquent SEC reporting. But again, I've got some verification that they're putting it out and stuff like that. So huge. Now remember, some of these are more sketchier than the other ones. Pick and choose what you can handle in your account. All right? Only you can figure that out. Viva Live TV. I've never heard of this. Viva makes me think of, like, you know, South America. I don't know. Where's this even based out? I don't know. I haven't had time to look at it. But you see what I see right away? ESPN. I haven't had cable TV ever. But this is kind of cool to me, because what this is doing is it's giving you a solution away from traditional cable companies, you know, where they try to sign you up for whatever, $120 a month. You can get like 65 channels. You only like 2 or 3 of the channels, right? That's why I've always been a guy that just like gets DVDs or a series or YouTube. But this allows you to actually watch live TV. And there are some TV shows I would like to watch. Big fan of like Tim Allen, you know, he had a new one or something. Maybe try to watch that. I don't know. Look at this. You can get live TV, TV shows, movies on demand. So you get even movies and more through the internet. Low cost and top quality. No terrestrial, satellite, or cable television formats. So that's crazy. So why not? Like, how come this doesn't even exist, or does it exist? Like, does Cox Communications already have this, like through Cox.com? I don't know, but having a middleman where you can get real live, like ESPN, just on your phone, that's neat. It's real neat to me. And this was kind of crazy to me that they're partnered. I don't know what any of these are other than this one, Comcast. They're partners with Comcast somehow? This is crazy. If you have a mobile app, you got ESPN, you got E-Entertainment, HLN, ETV. It also shows up and you can just click which one you want. Best content for Latinos. So yeah, I'm guessing it's, you know, it's for South America or Mexico. The venture provide quality programming to strengthen and maintain the Latino entity in the United States. Oh, okay. That too. There's Latinos everywhere. I just figured if it's going to be named that, it'd be somewhere else, but that's fine. Taking into account the diversity of origins through the history, cultural, different artistic expressions. Okay. So I don't know if they're just like trying to market it towards them. Oh, well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's like all Spanish. But then why wouldn't it be in Spanish? I don't know. We got to look more into this, get more information. But look at this. They're hitting all this news. Viva Entertainment Group launches new marketing campaign for monetization and provides update to shareholders. This was in February, so it has been, you know, 6 months. But then they're acquiring Inc.'s deal with Fight Time Promotions. I've never heard of that, but it's pay per stream. What's Fight Time? It's like something other than UFC fighting or something, but like that alone is kind of huge, man. Then they partnered with Courier and Deliver app Yellow. I don't know how they're gonna mess with that, but that's cool. I'll take that. So they just tweeted this 5 days ago. For everyone that's asking us, we will file on or before our deadline. Thank you. Remember the deadline, like end of this month-ish or whatever, and then there's gonna be more drama they'll tack on if you don't get your OTC paperwork done. It's kind of like patents. Like as long as they file it, they're good, but then they might not get like the stamp until the SEC gets to their paperwork, I guess. That's how it works. But them saying that, and they're still active on everything, and then how cheap this thing is. What is it, like $1.6 million market cap? I mean, why not? If this is SPAC, to me, this would be at least $750,000. $750 million. Why not, right? Lots of people are talking about it. I don't know. Are you in this one? Kind of neat. That's it for the super cheap ones. There's probably a lot more that I don't know about. I guarantee there is. But those are the ones that I found that seem like the most amount of sense to me. You know, maybe only getting 2. Just pick the 2 you like the best and jump on those. Okay, we're going to move up. I was actually excited about this one. For some reason, I know why. I didn't look at the market cap right away on this one. This one is LTNC, Labor Smart. So I'm giving you more plays, but this is not like a super penny. Even though it's 0.0062 of a penny, it's still got a $100 million market cap. So it's not as cheap as the other ones. But this one is totally legit. LTNC, Labor Smart. Labor Smart, you heard of Labor Ready? Basically, towns, I don't know exactly how it works, but in towns, if you need a job, a blue-collar job mostly. Why don't they go to white-collar jobs, by the way? I think they should. Hint, hint, guys. Get white-collar jobs out there, too. If you need a job and you need money today, you can go to Labor Smart and say, hey, I'm willing to work and do whatever. Then a contractor, like say you're a concrete guy or a landscaper, you can go in there and be like, hey, I need 5 guys help with the project today. It's like instantly hiring people. So they're like a middleman for hiring, but it's like that. So if you need quick money, you know, people are refusing to get real jobs nowadays. And so I could see even people that used to landscape or do drywall or whatever, they might not go work officially for someone doing it, but I could even see them going to something like this just so they can tell their friends, oh, I'm just doing this temporary thing for now, man. No, I'm not going to do drywall 100% anymore. No way. Anyways, look at this chart. 0.0062 is where it's at. It has been 0.09. I'll play with that. This is real, by the way. They got locations all over the United States. They're up on their social media stuff. Florida, California. They've got the brand Labor Smart. This is crazy, dude. A real business, you know, again, the market cap is, of course, I wish it was lower, but when you look at the chart, I mean, come on. Why not? Not my favorite, but all right, let's get into some more bonus ones. Some of these, in fact, I think all of these I've already done videos on, but these are ones that I want to bring up, and surprisingly, they even almost fit in the criteria of under 50. The first one, not so much, but it's biosynthetic green leaf super legit. What is it? It's CANSF, Willow Biosciences. This is the green leaf one that's like Ginkgo Bioworks, SRNG, where they can like take all the stuff out of the green leaf and make their own from scratch. It's like way cheaper. It's got a huge future. They got a location in Silicon Valley where they're actually doing like lots of lab work, and in Canada, it's like super legit for green leaf. And so I went big on this thing, I don't know, a month ago or something like that. Anyway, it's cheap now. $68 million is market cap on this. And this, by the way, this is fully legit. OTC member since last year, international verified profile. They file all their filings. This is a straight up legit company. If you haven't watched my video on Willow Biosciences, go watch it. This is like my one big green leaf play. The legit app, next one, the legit app cybersecurity defense OTC play. If you haven't seen my video on this, go watch it. Ticker is ASTA, Astra Veridic Corporation. This is Stop Pink Dark Defunct, right? But it's cheap. And this one is super sick. They got actual real businesses. Go watch my video. $48 million market cap. This actually would have fit in a regular video, but since I already talked about it, I'd put it down below. This one too, I already talked about it. Fake meat coming out of Japan. It's legit. I got real fake meat. CPSL, dude, it's taking this and like shelling it into like kind of merging it. They're smart. They got a track record. They've got like tens of millions of dollars involved in the ones that are shelled around it. I like it. It's like the Dr. Foods one. Market cap on this one's only 92 million. 92 million. Look that one up. This next one, really like it too. They also got foods, fake meat stuff. They actually have real products in ultra beauty all over the United States. They got drinks, random drinks. Go watch my video on this one. FTRK, Fast Track Solutions. Market cap, 51.8 million. Pink Current certified. This one's rad. They're just waiting for like updates again, you know, but this one I really like. The market cap, where it's at, how legitimate it is, the place it's at. You know, we get biofood, fake meat, ultra beauty stuff. I'll take it. This one's cool. San Luis Obispo, 805. You get vodka. The guy who made Dre Beats headphones, Apple headphones. The dude who made that cool, I think, is in here. The main guy that made it cool is in here. This one's like a green leaf middleman for companies, but they actually have a physical shop in San Luis Obispo, California. They've got all sorts of stuff going on in that sector. Look at the market cap on this, dude. 3.7 million. Ticker GRCU, Green Cures Botanical Distribution. If you want, you can go down the description and go to my website and look at this whole script. I made the list for you, but yes, I'm gonna take advantage of it too. Thanks for watching the video. We really appreciate it. If you haven't joined our Discord, do it. I give you guys these plays and these scripts days, sometimes weeks before I even release them. It's a great group. In fact, people are telling me it's the best group they're in by far, because we're legit just trying to make money all day long. We're hustlers in here. You want to be a hustler with us? Join. Thanks for watching the video. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.